Good morning, friends. It is the week of Christmas. I hope you are all doing well. So today I wanted to actually talk about RightNow Media, which we all got. Good morning, Brandy. How's it going? But before we get there, does anyone, because I don't know how long we'll talk about this, but if we have it, if there's any, I'll throw it out there. If you have a question about anything, be nice to me, but if you have a Bible question that you would like answered, throw my way and maybe we can talk about that, or maybe you could give me some ideas for things we could talk about in the future. I know early on when we started doing this, I asked for topic suggestions and some of you gave me some, and so we did some of those. I would love more because then it gives me a direction to know what people are wanting to know about. And it just helps things in general along the way. So hopefully at this point, you all got your RightNow Media invite. I was going to look for, where's my little gift? Hold on, I'll be right back. This is what we call being prepared. Not really. Good morning, Jill. So hopefully if you were here on Sunday, you got this, which then you got this little thingy, this little card, which was just something fun to hand to you. So hopefully you got this. And actually, hopefully you got the email. And so you've signed up. I know some of you have, but not everyone. And so if you haven't, if you didn't get the email, maybe, and we have your email, maybe check your spam folder or let us know and we can resend an invite because we want you to have this because of how great of a resource it really is. And if you got this on Sunday, but you didn't get the email, you can actually scan that with your phone and sign up with it through that. Those little things are so fancy and cool. QR codes. Your phone even, so depending on your phone, it'll just automatically read it with the camera and give you a link to just tap. That's how it works on an iPhone. I don't know how it works on an Android. Yeah, so that is really cool if you ask me. I do not want to do that. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera screen anymore because I am looking at the back end of the RightNow Media page. Okay, so let's talk about RightNow Media. Why is this something that we wanted to get the members of the church? Good morning, Allison, and it's for anyone that's relationally connected to the church. So if you have someone you think it would bless their life with, and they are a family member or a friend or a neighbor that you think, hey, this is something that they would really benefit from, we can send them an invite to it, and they can use it, and hopefully they will. It is fantastic. We use it every day at our house. While I was getting ready, I actually heard Charlie put on allegories, which we love allegories in our house. So I'm actually going to put up the RightNow Media screen, and we're going to do this. Let's see if that works. Okay, so cool. You can see that. Ooh, but I'm really big. How do I make me small? There we go. All right, I like that. That better? That's better, right? It's better to see the Bible screen bigger than me. So there is some really good, fantastic content on here. So we'll even let's actually, am I going to spell it wrong? I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong. All right, we're going to click kids. So if you have kids that come to your house and you watch, this is a great place where you can put on some Bible-oriented show. Charlie loves Bible Man. This is a animated Bible Man. It's not the Bible Man from the 90s or maybe the early 2000s where the guy was in the like cheesy foam costume. This is animated. But here is allegories, and let's just make sure your speakers aren't very loud. Okay. Oh, that's a preview. We don't want to do that. We don't want the trailer. So here we go. So here's this cute little show about these little owls who enjoy learning about God and his creation through his creation. Okay. If you want to watch it, you can. You would just go up to that spot where it says kids and click on that. There's a whole bunch of really great kids content. If you ever do like home devotionals with kids, there's music on there. There's shows by Phil Bashir, who was the creator of VeggieTales, about different things. One of the ones he has on there is about Christmas. So why is it called Christmas? And it's really good, actually. And actually, if you were to go up here, you go to libraries and you click Valley View Christian Church. This is stuff that we have specifically at this point set aside just to highlight. I've just put a few together. So kid shows. So this is called Risers. It's a show where it's not really a show. It's like music video verses and put them to song. And Charlie and Josie love watching them and dancing around to them like crazy people. It's fantastic. And then I've also set aside some Bible studies that I know are pretty good. So you can click on there. And then, so these are kind of animated things telling you about different Bible stuff. And then you have Look in the Books, topical studies by John Piper, which those are, if you've never watched his Look in the Book series, they are amazing. And then Matt Chandler did one on Psalm 119, and it was really good. I think it's 6 episodes. And then Stephen Lawson did something called The Attributes of God. And Amber and I have done this study before, and it is one of the best studies on the attributes of God that I have ever. Sorry, my thing is making noise. So I'm trying to close it. That I have ever done. So you would be immensely blessed by it, and it would be worth your time to watch it. Now, one of the cool things you can do is you can click add to queue, and if you click on this, it will actually put it in your own personal queue. So if maybe you don't have time to look at it right now, but you want to watch something later, you can put it in the queue, and then you can come back to it and do it. Now, not all, there's stuff that comes with it. So all the study is free, so you can watch it totally. But if you want a study guide to go with it, this particular one, you would need to buy the study guide. Now, that's because RightNow Media only has access to the content of the videos, not the study guide itself. So you could buy that if you want to go through that with people. But if you do one that is actually produced by RightNow Media, like this Matt Chandler one, they give away all the handouts and guides that go with it. So if you wanted to do this study, you could download the leader guide, you could view the leader guide, and you could download the participants handout, and you could walk through this study by yourself or with your family, or if one of our branch groups wanted to do this particular study, that the options are kind of endless. And one really cool feature that they just started rolling out, it's still in beta, is where you can click this and you can actually watch it with other people. I won't do that because I think it'll mess us up. So you could click on that. And this is really something, what would be great about this is if you have some neighbors you want to do a study with, or friends or family members, you could start this, you could invite them, and then we would need to send them an invite to have a RightNow Media account, which we can totally do. So depending on, maybe you want to do this study with friends who live in Texas, so to speak, so just whatever. You could do this study, and it kind of pops open like a Zoom type screen. The leader, which would be you, could play it, and you can push play, and then everyone can talk. There's chat. it's really awesome. This, it's like Zoom, but it's built into the browser. So this is really awesome. There is tons of amazing content on here. There's tons of Christmas content on here. There's conference sessions. There is all kinds of stuff. Any topic you can think of. So say you have a youth that you want to encourage them to do a Bible study. You want to do it with them. They have a whole bunch of studies that are meant specifically for youth or are applicable to youth. So maybe the youth in your life loves football or loves Tim Tebow, and they would be blessed and benefited by doing a study by Tim Tebow. Or maybe they love Duck Dynasty, and so because who doesn't love Duck Dynasty with Uncle Si and Willie and now I can't remember their other names. This show's so funny. So maybe they love Sadie Robertson, which she has a new last name. So she must have gotten married. See, I'm so behind on the times. I didn't even know she was married. Anyhow, there's a whole bunch of really great content for them. Christian living, apologetics. Maybe you have someone in your life that is open to discussing and learning about Jesus, but they have lots of legitimate questions. And so maybe they might be interested in this, or maybe you've had friends that have asked you questions and you're like, I don't know the answers. And so you want to go research into these things. I know the Case for Christ was a huge means of helping people to put their faith in the Lord in previous times, kind of giving a newspaper reporter perspective of and researching why is there a legitimate case for Jesus being the Christ and Jesus dying and rising from the grave. Or maybe you have someone who is a little bit more philosophical, and so you would want to do The Reasons for God by Tim Keller. He is awesome. Friends, there are so many different options in here. Hugh Ross is fantastic. Ray Comfort, Ray Comfort is, if you've never watched Ray Comfort, he is The Way the Master. He is one of the best street evangelists that you will ever see. He has a way of asking people questions that I don't think I could get away with asking, and yet people will still have conversations with him. So there's all kinds of different things you could do in that. There's Christian living, books of the Bible, men, women, parenting, marriage. Friends, there are so many different things. Missions and outreach, biblical finance. Maybe you're like, man, we need to do some Dave Ramsey. We need to go do financial peace, or we want to do some other financial series on getting our finances in order. After Christmas, people are going to want to do that type of thing. So, I am so glad that we were able to get this for the church. It is something that has blessed our family in the time that we've had it. And so we hope you'll take advantage of it, and we want to support you in it, using it. Crown Financial Ministries is another really great financial ministry. They're kind of like an alternative to Dave Ramsey. And I think actually my mom has probably done Crown Ministries stuff before. So at Saddleback, when we were there, they would kind of do Crown and Financial Peace. They would give you the options to do either, and they were both come highly recommended. So does anyone have any questions about RightNow Media? Oh, let me show you. Throw me questions if you have any. It says my queue. So these are different things that I've put in my queue. Just stuff, hey, I might want to watch this later. I did this kind of as an example. But like I said, we have ours that we will slowly add stuff to. We'll start curating content is the word for you guys to use. And we hope that you take advantage of it. I think it will bless you in your life. You can maybe, instead of watching a funny YouTube video. Maybe you watch something on RightNow Media, and you can download it on your phone, your tablet. You can watch it on Apple TV, Chromecast. If you have a Roku, it'll work on Roku, whether that's built into your TV or you download it. I think it works on, it did at least in the past, on an Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah. So my mom says where's my mouse? I've got two screens going, and so it's confusing to me. I'm not used to it. So my mom said she did Crown. It's amazing, in my opinion. It's the best. So yeah, just another option to consider. Look at their content. Does anyone have any questions about the RightNow Media stuff? Hope you have your coffee, because it's coffee and conversations. Okay, no one has any questions about RightNow Media. Maybe I just bored you to death with it. Hopefully not. Allison, I don't think there's movies. If there are, I think it's mostly Bible study stuff. I don't think there's any movies in it. I mean, there might be like documentary type movies where it's a long single episode thing. Ooh, that's a good one. R.C. Sproul on Luther, and then actually Robert Godfrey on Survey of Church History. That would be well worth your time. Stephen Nichols. So I don't know. So like, nope, that's sessions. So it's more of sessions on things. Now they might have movies they have movies type stuff for the kids. But I don't know. Ooh, Jonathan Edwards, Stephen Nichols. There we go. That would be good. I don't know. I don't see anything specifically that says movies. So I'll have to research that and see if I can find anything. Like are you thinking like, Allison, I'm wondering if you're thinking like fiction movies about, like Hallmark type Christian version of Hallmark movies, or what particular type of movies you're thinking of. I have not discovered any movies on here. So if they are, that would be news to me. Chris Wilson says they've had it for a few years. Some really great things. So let's see. This just released. So it breaks it up kind of over time. So Christian dramas to watch with Harry. I mean, just quickly looking, Allison, I don't see anything. Type drama, what's it going to bring up? Bible studies, kid series, customizable training. So yeah, so there's less of the movies and more of the Bible study stuff. There are, like I said, there are some kids stuff that are more, that would fall in more into that movie category. Like these guys, they have questions. Adventures in Odyssey, that's going to be kind of movie-esque. Yeah. So friends, I think it's going to really bless you in your time studying something. And so I'm excited for you to start using it. And if you have more questions, Allison, I'll see if I can track anything down, but just quickly, I don't see anything off the top of my head, or off the immediately. So, and I don't think movies. Oh, where did it go? I didn't click it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it pollinate. It's all study stuff. So I'm going to just venture to guess, say no, Allison. But we can. Amber says PureFlix has stuff like that. Right, but we're not giving them PureFlix. We're giving them this thingy, RightNow Media. I don't. How much does PureFlix cost, Amber? Do you know? That's kind of the more like fictional content side of these things. So, yeah, there's. I mean, friends, I hope you'll use it and look at it. Yes, I know you know. Anyhow, so we have this. We have it for we're subscribed for the whole year. So I hope you'll use it and it'll bless you and and it'll be worthwhile for your time and our investment long term. And so I hope you'll take advantage of it. If you find something you really love on it, I would encourage you to share with others the content you find, because whenever you find a good Bible study to do with people, it is worth telling others about. So yeah, I hope you'll take a look, and maybe you can use this as an encouragement to you to maybe you want to study different passages on spiritual growth. And so you'll take John Piper's Look at the Book curated series on that, and you'll go through it maybe once a week, once a day. Those are like 10 minutes long, and they are well worth your time. There's conferences, all kinds of stuff. Amber says PureFlix is $7 or $13 a month, depending on how you pay. So if you personally want kind of more movie stuff, you could look into that. Amber says we love RightNow Media. Yeah, we, like I said, the kids watch it literally every day. Charlie and Josie, they'll watch Theo or Allegories to start the day, and then just to kind of put something before them that's kind of like their way of doing a devotional. Since neither of them can fully read yet. Charlie can read some books on his own, but he can't read the Bible on his own. So we like to have him watch something and get that content and encourage him. And Josie loves the little owls, so she likes to pick the little owls and watch them. Yeah, so friends, I hope you'll take advantage of it. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any trouble with it. And I think that's it. Does anyone have any ideas on topics we could talk about in the future? We're not going to have this next week because office will be closed. And I'm going to take a week off, at least. Not a week off of work, but a week off of doing this. Probably one. And then we'll probably come back, and I'm wondering if a different time of the day would be better. I don't know if like 12:30 on Tuesdays would be better. I just kind of wonder if more people might be able to participate if we did it at a different time. And I know a while back, a couple of people suggested lunchtime. And so I'm wondering if like 12:30 would work for most people. So if you think 12:30 would work for you or wouldn't work for you, let me know. Obviously, you can always watch after the fact on Facebook or on YouTube. And so just let us know, and we can figure out what's kind of the best time across the board. Yeah, and I think so. Chris Wilson knows my love languages. Chick-fil-A and Convo. Ooh, I could go to Chick-fil-A for breakfasts on Tuesdays and do it earlier. Would earlier work? I know some people said lunch would work, but if you think earlier might work better, I could also maybe do earlier, although I may regret doing that. Anyhow, or maybe Chris Wilson can just bring me Chick-fil-A every Tuesday at 10 a.m. I like that idea even better. I make myself laugh. It's not as funny when you laugh at your own joke, right? Okay. Chris, my wife, says I don't even know how to interpret that emoji. Anyhow, if you guys think of topics you would like us to cover, things we should go over, let me know. I know Ligonier Ministries released a study last year, or this year, feels like last year, but a state of kind of theology in America, kind of what do Americans believe, different theological topics. So we might spend some time going over some of those and seeing where maybe Americans don't get things right. And so, yes, I think that could be enjoyable. Systematic theology with Pastor John, according to my wife. If that would bless people, I love theology. Theology's something I thoroughly enjoy. So if we want to go over some theological topics, that would be grand, and it might make me read more of these books behind me. The theology books are mostly there. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Well, not all of them, but that's where most of them are at this point in time. So yeah, if you have a theological topic you'd like to discuss, let's do it. Yeah. All right, friends. I hope you have a great Christmas. I hope to see most of you who live in the state of Washington, close to us, on Christmas Eve. I think it's going to be a fantastic time as we sing outside. I don't think it's going to snow, but if the Lord graced us with snow on Christmas Eve as we were standing outside, it would be magical. It would be like a Hallmark Christmas movie. But it doesn't look like it's going to. So I hope to see you all on Thursday, and Christmas Eve is Thursday. Yes. Okay, great. My week is accurate at this point. All right, friends. I will see you Thursday or Sunday. Okay.